this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
You are now watching the Alan and DJ Show.
Yo, 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 Milwaukee, Sun Prairie, and all the surrounding areas, man. Y'all know what time this is. Time for the Alan and DJ TV show program. And of course, I'm Alan.
And this is your boy, DJ.
DJ, man, what's going on, 7?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
Man, I'm feeling good, you know. I'm on a little weight loss journey right now. I ain't saying much, yo. You know, I'm gonna keep working. You know, I got my boy DJ here. You know, him and his team feel like they starving me to death, but I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be all right. Y'all just stay tuned and keep watching how slimmer I'm finna keep getting. But that's besides the point, man. You know, I feel like before I met Bambi the Deer, you know, we was having like a little late night conversation the other night. We was talking about breakups and what did you learn from it and what can we do differently to apply it into our relationship. And, you know, we was out in the forest, you know, making s'mores. And I was cleaning out her rantlers and everything and wiping out her shiny red nose. And she said, what did you learn from a breakup? I said, well, the most thing I learned from a breakup, Bambi, is, you know, I said, why are we even talking about this? Like, that's the past, you know, like things that I learned from. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, DJ, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Because let's take the tension off of me for a minute. I'm not trying to duck no smoke or nothing, but let's take the tension off of me for a minute.
Yes, you are.
Let's take the tension, because, man, I got to get rid of it. No, but it's true, though. Like, let's talk about that, though. Like, let's talk about things that you can learn from a breakup. And I feel like without further ado, we need to bring this to you that the way the Alan and DJ show are accustomed to bringing it to you. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about bullet point number 1. When it comes to, I want to say getting over, well, not so much as getting over a breakup. We did a show on that, but like learning from a breakup is rediscovering yourself. So DJ, like, what did you learn when it came from a breakup and how you started to rediscover yourself?
Basically, like, what I learned from rediscovering myself is that the experiences that I had in that relationship, it developed my character. Like, it changed who I was. Like the character that I was, it changed that once I jumped out of the relationship because of the fact that, like, all it did was just teach me some things and it molded me into like another person. So I was ready for the next relationship when I was able to jump into that next relationship.
No, facts, man. You know, sometimes, you know, you feel like, you know, you being something that you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you feel like when you're in a relationship, you feel like, man, like I feel like I'm losing myself. You know what I'm saying? And you start neglecting the things that you used to do, the hobbies that you used to have to try to benefit the next person. But when you go through a breakup, the things that you start learning about yourself is like, let me not always take away everything that I like to do. And also be fair for the next person too, because the next relationship you get into, you want to learn that. Like, hey, I don't want to change you and who you are as a person, but breakups can sometimes reconnect with hobbies and things that things that I feel like that you were interested in. And like parts of being yourself have been like probably like neglected during like the relationship because you probably had neglected some things. Like you might used to like go to the gym, or you might used to go to the juice spot with your friends every Saturday and every Sunday, and you start like neglecting yourself from doing certain things because you was in a relationship, and things got rerouted.
Absolutely, and rediscovering yourself also, like, it helps you find out who you are as a person, what type of person you want to be moving forward in the next relationship, and it also helps you discover what you want in the next relationship with that particular partner.
Most definitely, DJ. Well said.
Thank
and
you.
then even with bullet point number 2, like prioritizing self-love. And DJ, like now, so when it comes to things that you can learn from a breakup, why is prioritizing self-love is important when it comes to things that you can learn from a breakup?
Basically, like, before you could love somebody or before you can give your heart to somebody, you have to be able to love yourself first.
Most definitely. and learn to value the things that, you know, make you happy, like your own needs and happiness and independence, and even of like a romantic partner. So, you know, like the things that, you know what I'm saying, you once used to do, you have to keep doing it. Like, cause just because you get into a relationship, you can't stop it. No. So if you're used to doing skincare routines like I like to do, or, you know, you used to, like I said now, you know, you get into the gym, or, you know, you used to eating a certain way, you have to prioritize yourself, because that's what made her fall in love, or that's what made him fell in love with you in the first place. And the moment that you start stopping those things, you know what I'm saying, because you're in a relationship, then now, you know, that could be some of the detriment of why your relationship ended. You probably turned to a fat slob.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you might turn into a little twig, and, you know, you got too skinny. And, you know, you just got lazy. Like, you're not doing the things that made this person interested in you. So when you start to do that, so like, I'm a man. I love a woman that can really cook and clean.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I'm a man that provides. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what a man provides, a woman's supposed to multiply it. So if I'm providing what you need, and, you know what I'm saying, like, you throwing it down, then lately, you know, you just like, man, I can't keep doing that. I'm not cooking and all that. You know, like, now you're starting to nag. And then now, you know what I'm saying, you starting to make this man draw away from you, or vice versa. She once looked at you as a leader, like the strong man that you once used to be, right?
Absolutely.
Now all of a sudden, like, you know, you're getting emotional, you're tripping about everything, you're not getting on your purpose like you once used to. She's going to start pulling away.
Absolutely.
So prioritize yourself first. And then that'll make everything else fall in place.
Like, what it also does is it gives you the ability to move on and take your time to find somebody new.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Because when you put yourself as a priority, like that's why I said, like, you have to put yourself as a priority first.
Yep.
It's not that you're being selfish or anything like that, because, baby, good. Look, if I'm with you, right? But how can I be good for you if I'm not good for myself? So when I say prioritizing myself, it's not in a selfish way, like, oh, man, I'm just eating all this for myself and all the money is mine and I'm not thinking about her. No. What I mean is, like, you got to make sure you're mental right. You got to make sure you're physically good. If I'm not physically good, then I won't be living too much longer, right? Or, like, if I'm not mentally good, I'm going to go crazy. And my goal is to do what? Be putting myself first so I can be a better person for you and a better virgin for you.
Absolutely.
And then now, this is another thing I want to tie into that a little bit, was bullet point number 3, becoming comfortable with yourself.
Oh, this
Now,
one's good too.
Let's hit him with the left jab with this one, DJ.
Left jab.
Talk to me dirty. Talk to me dirty.
No, like what this does is, like, it gives you the ability to love yourself and develop confidence in yourself moving forward.
That's what I say. Sometimes, like, people think it's weird to go eat by yourself or go to a movie by yourself. Dirty, I love that.
Absolutely.
Because what you're learning, and we talked about this, I think last year, mastering the art of being alone. Because now you're putting yourself in a position where you learn how to be comfortable in your own company. And then when you're comfortable in your own company, you're watching other couples. Like, you're watching things. Sometimes you have to just sit back sometimes and just shut up and watch people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because then that way, you know, you start to learn. And when you start to do that, spending time alone can empower you to appreciate your own company. So now, like, you like, man, you know what? I pamper myself today. I really have fun with myself today. I'm going to go to the mall and buy myself some fragrances. Like, that's what makes me happy.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, that's what make all of us happy. Like, that's what we all have in common. And then after that, we're like, man, I'm going to give me something to eat. I'm going to chill in my own company. And you never know who you're going to talk to. You never know, you can bump across a conversation from a stranger that you can learn something that day.
Absolutely.
Be comfortable.
But also, becoming comfortable with yourself, like, what it also does is it helps you basically adapt to new situations and new people that come into your life.
Yeah, for real. Because now you're learning things that you never thought that you would learn. You know, like, you know, you could be dealing with somebody who had it all, and now, like, they lost it all. And you're like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get there? Or what kind of decisions did you make? And all of it could have came from a breakup.
Absolutely.
It could have came from them going through a divorce. And when he took from that divorce, like, he learned some valuable things about how I should never not ever put myself first ever again. Like, I need to put myself first more. Not that I want to make sure that she's not a priority, or, you know, for the ladies out there, you know, it's not like you sound like he's not a priority, but I can't lose myself in this situation, because if I do, I would never be happy. Or you can't lose yourself, or you won't be happy.
Absolutely.
And then bullet point 4, DJ.
Oh, letting go.
Letting go. You have
Hey.
to let go, man.
Hey, a lot of people need to do this, man.
A lot of people need to do this, but DJ, I'll take them home with this one, man.
Like here's the reason why people need to let go. It's mainly because that other person done probably already let go, mentally and physically. Either they already done checked out, or they already in something new. So basically, they already done let go. So you need to let go. And in reality, like, life is gonna move on whether you let go or not.
Exactly.
So you need to let go and move on.
So imagine, like, you know, somebody, you know, being married.
Yeah.
And, you know, you going through their timeline because you got nothing to do. You still reminiscing. At this point, this person probably married. They probably got kids now. You know, they probably traveling the world. Something that you should be doing.
Yep.
And you sitting there looking at what they got going on. And at some point, Dirty, you got to let it go. It is what it is. Like, understand, like, things that you can learn from a breakup is, like, I always say, try everything that you can till you can't try it no more, right? If you feel like the relationship is worth saving, fight for it. I'm never gonna tell you not to do it. But at some point, you can't be looking like a clown. Like, we're like, I'm literally seeing videos of people on their knees holding their ankles. Please don't leave me, please. So like, man, get up, man. What you doing, man? Come on, man. You making all mankind look bad, Dirty. Man, get up. You got darn better. Hey, man, get up, man. He's holding her back. Please. Both his legs kicking in the air, and she laughing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, lay all jokes aside, man. Like, no, like, you got to let it go. You got to accept that the relationship is over. If you fighting for yourself and your partner and nothing's happening, you just got to accept the fact that, yo, Dirty, look, I got to move on. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, at this point, if you know that you tried everything that you could, then you won't have no regrets moving forward, because I tried everything that I could while I was in that situation. So now that situation has to get behind me, and I got to start planning for life as if this person is never coming back, and you got to move like that.
Absolutely. And what letting go also does is, like, that people don't understand, is that it relieves stress.
Yeah.
And it reduces sickness, man.
No, big time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people stay in something that's, you know, that DJ like it's killing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's toxic.
Yeah.
And they're like, dang, man, you know, you're having headaches about this girl, or, you know, you're having headaches about this dude, right? But ask yourself something out there tonight, viewers. When you let that person go, how did you feel? You feel like the weight of the world was lifted off your shoulders, whether it was toxic or not. Whether I got to go back and go get my things and put things back in my, I don't care about none of that. I got you out of my life because you was toxic. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, man, I'm telling you, you feel so much more better because you're learning the master of just letting it go.
Absolutely.
But most importantly, bullet point 5, we have to set boundaries.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, man.
So, DJ, give him the drop kick on this one. And then, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do the Rey Mysterio on him with the leg maneuver. You know what I'm saying, with the twisted, you know, you pull him by the neck and they twist him over there. You know what I'm talking about. But lay it down on him, man, when it comes to this one, man, setting boundaries, though.
When it comes down to setting boundaries, what also happens is you start to develop standards and expectations for yourself and for the person that you want to be with. Exactly.
So let's say now, in the past, you was in a relationship, and the relationship, you didn't set as much boundaries. You was just a doormat. She was walking all over you. Or, sweetheart, you was a doormat. He was walking all over you. He came from that to, oh, baby girl, you know, we can really do this and we can make this happen. Oh, no, baby, yeah. Anything you want to do. You know what? We going to do that. He talking a really good game. Now you got in real good. Now you start seeing things change. It's like a shift in his attitude change. Now he talking to you kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't set no boundaries up like, dude, look, if you're going to be with me, or sweetheart, if I'm going to be with you, this is what we got to start doing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you got to let her know what it is. And sometimes, like, learning to communicate is all that you need. And set limits. Like, hey, look, like, this is as far as I'm going. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we have to do. And then also, I'm going to drop the bucket to DJ after this point right here. When it comes from learning from a breakup, you'll learn, like, dang, you know what? I got played. I got used. It happens to the best of us. Like, we all going to go through this in life. But it's what you do moving forward. So when you get into the next relationship, you know, I'm setting boundaries in this one because I'm not going to let what happened to me happen last time.
And also with setting boundaries, like it helps you understand like what you want in a relationship and what you won't take in a relationship.
Yeah. You know, like it teaches you like, hey, you know what, like I done been through the worst, you know, like I done lost money, like I done had people try to use me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people play on your heart. You can't never, ever, ever, ever allow that again. Dirty, look, this is what we doing. We got to set boundaries here. I'm not moving too fast and I'm not trying to move too slow. But you're not going to push me into something that I'm not ready for. It's like it's like trying to bait you into marriage.
Absolutely.
Or bait you into having kids. If you know that you're not ready for that, man, don't let nobody talk you into that. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll regret it because you wasn't really ready for it. Because now what you're doing, living for what they want you to live for.
Absolutely.
And empty, you'll be empty inside.
Absolutely.
And then bullet point 6, understanding different types of love.
Oh, man.
Oh, DJ, hit him with this one, DJ.
This is good.
Man,
This
get
is
him,
good.
DJ. Get him.
This is good, man.
Hey,
Nah, this
DJ,
one's
get
good.
him, DJ.
No, like what people don't understand about this is that when it comes down to understanding like different types of love, you start to understand how complex love really is.
Yeah.
And you find out that it's not just one way just to love anybody.
Nah.
Like, you know how like when somebody say like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, that means that it's two different ways that they loved you at one point.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of types of love that you could have in a relationship. And then it's different when you also married too. So, but like I kick the bucket to Al, and then then when he comes back to me, I'll tell you the types of love that you can expect in a relationship.
Yeah, you know, like when it comes to that, you know, like you got different types of love. You know, you got the love that could be platonic. You got the love that could be like familiar. That's like familiar type of love. Some people think smacking them upside the face and everything is love. Girl, like he don't mean it. Well, here he said he loved me. You know what I'm saying? And then you got self-love. And then you got love sometimes that's just like, it's just not romantic. It's just like, yo, like, look, I love you as a human being. I love you as a person. I think you're a dope individual. So, you know, you have to understand different types of love. Then you got love where they just like madly in love with you. Like, I love you as if I love myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I'm in love with you, it's going to be a difference between me just saying I'm in love with you versus, hey, look, I love you. I care about you. Or, you know, like the way you know, I might love on a female or, you know, like, or let's say like a companionship that I'm with a nice, beautiful, thick woman, by the way. I'm going to give it my all. Like, it's going to be a different type of love that I can give to you that I cannot give to my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, now with my boys, it's a different type of love. Bro, I want to see you win. Bro, man, come on. Like, man, we got to get it up. You know what I'm saying? Bro, stay focused. Like, you know, that's my way of showing that I care about you and I love you. But my love for my woman is more, I can be more intimate. That's another different way of me expressing my love for her than the way I might love my sisters. Like, hey, I care about you with all my heart. I don't want nothing to happen to you.
Absolutely.
So it's different types of love.
Yeah, like, and also with different types of love too, like you got unconditional love where like they love you no matter what type of mistakes you made, no matter what you did in your life, like they just love you no matter what. And that can be like from any type of relationship. But also you got the practical and playful type of love where like they're gonna, like, if they're playing with you or they playful, that means that's their way of displaying love.
Exactly.
Or
everybody different, DJ.
Absolutely, man. And then like you got the romantic love or passionate love, sexual love, and you also got brotherly love.
Yeah.
Which meaning like, and this don't have to just go with male on male, but like this can go like in a relationship from male to female, where like y'all tried it, but y'all ended up being friends in the process.
Exactly.
Meaning that, okay, you was in a relationship and y'all went ahead and pursued that, and what happened was later on down the line in the relationship, y'all gave off friend vibes, and after y'all gave off those friend vibes, then y'all discovered that y'all was better off just friends.
Exactly. That's true. I will always say, man, you know, when you gotta take control. You know, like if you really feeling her like that, you can't come off as no friend. Like, hey, baby girl, like, you know, let me give you the best advice. Man, I want you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, man, what's up? You know, like you gotta be dominant and be in control, because then she's not gonna put you in that friend zone. She's not gonna look at you like that. But if you come off like that, then she's gonna be like, "Why you like a brother to me?" See, because it's just the way you started. But the last bullet point I want to drive home, DJ, is self-respect, man.
Oh yeah, you definitely need that in a relationship, man.
Like I'm gonna say the biggest thing that you should learn from a breakup is self-respect.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like when it comes down to self-respect, like you gotta have like some type of like dignity about yourself. Like when you break up, when somebody break up with you, like you gotta take it like a man, or like take it like a woman. Like you lose that respect that the other person had for you, or any type of respect that person had for you, if you go back and beg for that person's forgiveness, or beg for that person to take you back, or whatever. Like have some dignity about yourself.
That's true. And like the only thing I'm gonna tell you is just to sweeten this pot up is like, when it comes to like self-respect, well, know your self-worth.
Yeah.
Know what you're worth. Know that, hey, look, I'm not settling for less, because I did it in the last relationship. So this is what I'm gonna take from this breakup moving forward and going to the next relationship, is knowing my worth, knowing my pretty much like on what I'm deserving of. Like I feel like I deserve a chick who got something going for herself, because I'm bringing something to the table. You can't sit at my table if you're not bringing anything to the table. And no, it's not always about money. It could be, can you bring an idea? Like, can we help each other grow? Can we inspire each other? If we can't do that, I don't want no part of this. So let's give them the Alan and DJ's final thought. DJ, what's your final thought when it comes to things that a person can learn from a breakup now?
Like these are just minor things that we discussed today, but like it's a lot of things that you can learn from a breakup, man. Like, but these things that we basically talked about today, like these are things that can like help you move forward and help you get to the next level, as far as like getting in the next relationship and being able to like have a successful relationship.
Facts. And like I tell you, just be resilient in this situation, because things that you can learn from a relationship is like breakups can build resilience, because it can show you that even through tough times, in difficult times, a person can always find happiness again. And you might feel like it's the end of the world, because when you're in that situation, it really feels like that is it. But then you ever notice when you move on, you usually just start to slowly forget about the next person, because there's more people out there for you. You just ain't hit the right ones yet. And once you start doing that, then you just became the very best version of yourself. Now, this is the Alan and DJ Show. You can find us at the Alan and DJ Show at gmail.com if you have any questions about what you want us to talk about next. You can also find us at the Alan and DJ Show on YouTube. And you can find the Alan and DJ Show on our fan page on Facebook. Then you can find my personal page, Alan Hutchinson, on Instagram and Facebook. And then my dirty, the one and only best in-house producer, William J. Smith, on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time. Things that you can learn from a breakup: learn to fight for your freedom, learn to fight for your rights, learn self-respect, and and just understand what you're deserving of. Because you know why? When you do that, you're going to be staying well, you're going to be staying healthy.
Peace.